Hi guys. Yes, so today we're talking about number 2 of our bitties, and I've got a selfie stick, so I've got hands now that can that can speak to you guys about my bitties. Just a reminder of what the bitties are. Those are the tiny little things that I do basically every single day, 80% of the time, that make my life better. And I'm 46 years old, so I think I've lived a long enough life to tell you about tiny things that make my life better, and that I can nearly promise to you that it's gonna make your life better as well. The first one was putting on your shoes every single day, your training shoes. And what that does is it kind of tricks your brain into thinking, okay, let's put on the shoes. And if it's on, you have two choices. You can either continue the semicolon that we just spoke about, or you can stop. But normally what happens if you already have your shoes on, you kind of feel like, okay, I can do 100 meters, I can do maybe 200 meters. And so, yes, that's a way of tricking yourself into just slowly getting your body into some kind of movement. That is, if it's hard for you, and it's hard for a lot of people. So we're on point number 2, or bitty number 2, my bitty number 2. That's something I do. I think 80%, more than 80% of the time, not even 5.6 days of the week. I would say I'd probably do it like 7 days of the week. What makes bitty number 2 interesting is that it's also a way of tricking your body into something and then forcing it to create, you guessed it, more collagen. So I take one single scoop of collagen every single day. And obviously, there's a lot of science behind this. And for a very long time, science thought it's not working because it's a protein and it gets broken down into amino acids. And then obviously, your body thinks it's just a protein. So why would you take a $40 collagen smoothie if you can just eat eggs? But then something came out that's called, well, the science looked into it, and it is called hydrolyzed collagen. Now, what that does it breaks it down into a very tiny format of protein, and that goes and it leaks basically into your bloodstream. And then your body thinks, oh, here's a bit of debris, collagen. Oh gosh, my body's breaking down collagen. So it tricks your body into making more collagen, and that's why we take it. So there's a few things you do need to understand about taking collagen. And the first thing is, if you're deficient in your protein, if you do not take enough protein during the day, you're probably going to drink it religiously for 3 months and think, oh my word, this is not helping. But your actual problem is then you need protein, because your body's a survival mechanism. Obviously, if protein comes into the body and you have no protein at all, even for the tiny amounts of hydrolyzed collagen or peptides that's going to leak into the bloodstream, your body's still going to say, oh my word, the liver comes in and it says, here's protein, and we need that for our major organs first. It's going to look at your rest of your body first before it comes to your hair, skin, and nails, where you want to see the collagen working. So obviously, if you have a deficiency in protein, not going to work. So up your protein before you start taking or investing in a hydrolyzed collagen. Second thing is, collagen needs vitamin C to operate. So obviously, if you're deficient in vitamin C, or if there's no vitamin C in your body, then you'd probably just need to either have orange or a bell pepper or a bunch of strawberries just a little bit before, or just during the afternoon, or just somewhere in the time that you take your collagen, so that there is vitamin C available. Yes, the last thing I wanted to say is that you need to get hydrolyzed collagen, because those are the ones that break down to the very specific tiny forms that we want it in. So just check your label for hydrolyzed collagen or collagen peptides, because you're not wanting to take a glorified gelatin if you're taking collagen. And yes, I take mine with my every single morning with my coffee. So I put it in first, and it's an unflavored one, so I don't like flavored ones. It's got no flavor at all. I take the type 2 the bovine one that comes from cows. I think the marine one is also, I don't think, the marine one's also a very good one, especially for your skin. So they say the marine one's better for your skin, but I do take the bovine one because it's a bit cheaper. And yes, I also like the flavor more. Sometimes the marine ones can taste a bit fishy, which I don't like. So I put it in my coffee so I put hot milk in my coffee, and then I put in the scoop, and then I stir it whilst the coffee is pouring in, so that it's dissolved once you take it. Otherwise it makes those clots, and it's not nice to just have that taste in your mouth. So that's the way I take my collagen every single day. And yes, it does create beautiful skin. Long before the science came out and saying that it actually does work, whilst they were still arguing if it's just amino acid there's too much stomach acid, it's not getting absorbed. Long before that, I kind of always felt like if I take my collagen, it's much easier for me to go and run. My joints don't feel so stiff and so sore. And also I can see a difference in my skin within 3 months taking the collagen. So it's definitely something I would recommend. As I said, just up your vitamin C and your protein, and then you're good to go. Then your collagen should be working. Okay. I see you in here for the next bitty in, I don't know how many days, but I'll speak to you again tomorrow. And yes, this is starting off my channel. I'm going to talk about more of my bitties, the things I do every single day that makes a huge difference in my life, and that I can basically guarantee that it's also going to make a difference in your life. So stay tuned, and if this helped in any way, subscribe to my channel. I know your time's precious, so if there's something else that you want to listen to, rather, don't subscribe. But yes, please subscribe, and I hope to see you here soon again. Okay, bye now.